Well, happy Friday, my loves. Ignore the makeup. I bought the wrong shade of Bare Minerals yesterday, and I feel like I look like a powdered cookie. And I have a cute little pimple here. And I was fucking with it, so. Anywho's, okay, what do I want to talk to you guys about? Okay, so I left you guys off in April of 2011, but I have to kind of go back to when we got back together in April of 2010. So again, I got back together with my husband, but it was different. It was like a whole new marriage, you know? We wanted to start brand new. We wanted to start fresh. We wanted to kind of forget the past and move forward. Easier said than done. So, because I had quit my job because, you know, I was the queen of the house and why should I be working, yada yada. So, one day, I would wake up, 4:00 in the morning, fix him his lunch, go to the gym, come back home. That particular morning, for some reason, I didn't wake up. I don't know if I was sick. I don't know what it was, but I remember the house phone ringing right when I heard the garage close. So I run downstairs and he calls me, and now I'm walking back upstairs with the house phone, and he's like, oh my God, I forgot to take out the trash. Is it possible for you to take it out or get one of the boys to do it? So I said, sure, no problem. I'll do it right now. Leave the phone on the nightstand, run outside, take out the trash, run back upstairs. By this time I was wide awake. Took a shower, went to the gym, got back home. He had this schedule of calling me. Like, I always knew between 7:50 and 8:10 I would get a good morning text. And then anywhere between 9:50 to 10:15 I would get a phone call. And then again from 11:50 to 12:15 I would get the last phone call, because those were like his breaks and stuff like that. So I'm at the gym and he sends me the good morning text, and I reply, hey, good morning, I'm at the gym, send him a selfie, working out, send it to him. Oh, that's great, blah blah blah. Then I go home and it's 9:50 and have my cell phone, and by this time I am beat, I'm tired. I answered the phone. He's like, hey, what are you doing? I go, I'm just sitting here, just had breakfast, just sitting here on the couch. I'm like really sleepy. And I said, can you call me back? Because I'm going to take a nap. Like, I could barely keep my eyes open. So I put my cell phone down, and it was on vibrate, and I dozed off. Completely dozed off. It kind of seemed like maybe 5 minutes had elapsed, but all of a sudden I hear the front door slam. So I do one of these. I go, and it's him. He walks in the house. I'm like, hey, what are you doing here? He's like, why aren't you answering the house phone? And I'm like, because I didn't hear it. Did you call? He's like, I've been calling the house phone. Why haven't you answered the house phone? And I'm like, it's upstairs. So he runs upstairs, and then he's like, look, 12 missed calls. And I'm like, why would you call me 12 times? I told you I was going to take a nap. Well, why aren't you answering your cell phone? Because I told you I'm taking a nap. So he left. And I thought to myself, and I looked at the time, literally 15 minutes. I'm like, did he fucking just drive here to check up on me? Which he totally did. And I called him and I said, dude, you could have been in an accident. Like, what the hell? So, oh my God, my glasses are so friggin' dirty. So, look at how white this makeup is. Oh my lances. I can't. So, anyways, I am like beside myself. Like, this guy called just to check up on me. Not called, but so then I'm going through my text messages. Answer the phone. Call me, but don't call me from your cell phone. Call me from the house phone. I need you to call me from the house phone. I need you to, and I'm like, so that's when I called. I'm like, you don't trust me? Like, hello? So now that we got back together and that I dated the one guy, now he doesn't trust me. Now I'm the one in question. Like, that first year was good, but after we renewed our vows, oh my God. It was, where were you? Where are you going? How much did you spend? What is this? What is that? I mean, I couldn't fucking take a shit without him asking me and wanting to see how many times I wiped my ass. And he needed to see the rules. You know? The little wads of paper. It was insane. It was this twisted, sick jealousy over me. Like I had fucked up. And I would be like, dude, like, you can't put your wrongs on me. Like, that's not fair to me. So I finally, one day stood up and said, okay, you know what? If you're going to fucking keep doing this, we're done. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, this isn't right. It's not fair, So, but for some reason, I was still hopeful. Again, hope. I don't even, you know what? It wasn't even hope. I was just straight up dumb. In July of 2012, like, let's say we had gatherings at the house, okay? And my kids would invite, like, their friends or whatever. And, all their friends, all my kids' friends, I've known them since junior high. Hey, Mom, hug me. They would come up to me and ask me where certain things were for the barbecue right away. What did you want? What was he asking you? Why is he talking to you? And I would say, go ask him. Like, it was that twisted type of jealousy to where, why is he laughing? Why is he talking to you? And I'm like, you realize that's like a 16-year-old kid. You realize that's like 17-year-old dude. You realize that's a 15-year-old girl. Like, relax, dude. So for my son's 19th birthday, is it 19, 20? No, for his 20th birthday, our oldest. You're no longer a teenager. We decided to have this huge barbecue for him. So many people came, and we were barbecuing, and he comes next to me. By this time, we're already in troubled waters because all of 2010, awesome. Once we renewed our vows, shit started to go downhill. Just downhill, gradually. In 2012, I think we were already done. We just didn't know how to get out of it anymore. Actually, I was done. I just didn't know how to get out anymore. He was already, I think, in it. I think what happened to him was when he was cheating, when he was going on vacation, when he was doing all this, again, my hand gets tired. When he was doing all his wrongs, he knew that I loved him so much that he was my life and that I loved him and I needed him and I couldn't live without him, kind of thing. So I think once he realized when I was dating Max that, oh shit, she could have eyes for somebody else. She could have feelings for somebody else. I'm not her Prince Charming anymore. Like, I think he realized the blindfolds were now off and I could see him, who he really was. And I feel like now he was the insecure one because now he knew that I could do exactly what he did. Like, I could also do it. I could cheat. I could leave him. And I think that's what was wrong with him at this point. So, we're at this barbecue and I'm already irritated with him because he's treating everybody like shit. Because he's jealous of everybody now. Any guy who would be within 10 feet of me were potential threats to him. It's so weird. I don't even know how to explain it, but anyways, that's how it was. So for my son's birthday, we're barbecuing, blah, blah, blah. I'm already pissed off. He comes up to me and he asks me where the tortillas were, you know? And I said, they're on the table. They're on the table, dude. Like, we're barbecuing. Come on. You're the one. And he just looks at me head to toe and walks away. Gives me like the stank eye. And I'm just like, whatever. I'm entertaining my guests. So we're all acting stupid now at this point. Alcohol is flowing, blah, blah, blah. There was this lady at the gym who would work out really crazy. So I started making fun of her. And karma is a bitch. And she will fuck you up every time. I did some stupid maneuver that I saw her do at the gym, and all of a sudden, I hear my foot go crunch. Sat my ass real quick, sobered me up faster than I could sit down. Immediately, my foot gets swollen. You know, it's already late. Everybody's starting to say goodbye. Hugs. Thanks so much for coming. Then, oh, my baby just texted me. I can't walk. So I crawl the stairs. Literally, I'm crawling up the stairs and he's watching me. And I said, can you help me? He was like, no. Figure it out. Crawl up the stairs. As I'm trying to get into bed, we had a really high bed, okay? So I'm trying to put all my weight on my left foot, because my right foot's the one that's hurting. But when I put my foot up, now I need to put weight on my right leg and foot to plop up the rest of me. You don't know how many times I tried. I think it took me about half an hour to get into my bed. And he didn't help me at all. Was just laughing and looking at me. And I was like, what a motherfucker, you know? The next morning, I look at my foot and it's blue and black. It's just disgusting. It is hurting me like you have no clue. I tell him, I go, you know what? You need to take me to Kaiser. I can't drive. Like, it's my right foot. It's my driving foot. I can't drive. And he was like, no, I'm not driving you. Figure it out. And I was like, seriously? Daniel's at work. Manny's at work. I need you to take me to Kaiser, like, ASAP. So now I'm crying because I'm in so much pain. And I'm going to totally put the link because I posted it. When I broke my foot, I'm going to have to post a link so you could see how nasty it was. So anyways, I'm on minute 13. Fuck, I babble so much. Anyways, we get to Kaiser. I'm sitting there in a wheelchair. And I ask him, I go, I have a good question for you. Like, why wouldn't you help me up the stairs? And why wouldn't you help me into bed? Oh, you want to know why? I'm like, yeah, like you saw the way my foot is. You saw it was swollen. I mean, why wouldn't you do that? And his answer was, oh, because you didn't give me the tortillas. That's why I didn't help you. We're even. Okay, this is going on 15, so I'm going to pause and then come right back. I love you. Part 2.